So Cardi B embarrassed herself, and the majority of the persons who were supporting her were females. You know what I mean? And people like Jamaican artist Stark Ashley was supporting her to the fullest. You know what I mean? Cardi B could do no wrong. She even made a song dedicated to Cardi B, saying, "I'm going to do you like Cardi." And now that she has embarrassed herself and she and Stefan Diggs have broken up, and, she got done the worst way by Stefan Diggs for being an idiot, actually. You know what I mean? Because her decision to get pregnant and to go raw with the next man and get pregnant while she's married was a stupid decision. So now that she made that stupid decision and, she's bearing the repercussions for that, you are hearing a lot of women are basically going back on their words now are saying she's stupid and whatnot. And Stark Ashley, who made the song, is very quiet. She's very quiet. She's not saying anything. And this is the thing that women normally do. Women normally guess up their friends to make bad decisions because I don't know why females think it's so hard to just be real with your friends and tell your friends when they're doing something bad. You know? When they're doing something that's very detrimental, they support it like, go girl, yes girl, do it girl. And then when that female meets her demise because she listened to bad advice from the very same women, they turn around and chastise her and say that she's an idiot and whatnot. Or when they become enemies, they turn around and say, you were stupid, or you messed up things with your husband, you cheated on your husband. Mind you, they're the ones who told her to cheat on her husband. Um, when there were silly arguments, they inflate arguments and side with their friend. Oh, you should do this, you should do this, and tell them all type of bad, negative things to do to their man. And then when the relationship fails and they become enemy, they turn around and disrespect them. Oh, you had a silly argument with your husband and you chose to do that and you did that and now you don't have a husband. It serves you right. When really and truly they were the ones who gave them bad advice from the get-go. And it's the same thing with Cardi B. A lot of these women, they were championing and said that, oh, she didn't do anything wrong by being with Stefan Diggs, having raw sex with her, even though she was married, getting pregnant for him, even though she was married. They said nothing was wrong with it. However, now when when he has gotten um several other women pregnant in the same year while being with her, and now the relationship has disintegrated and failed, and she looks like a fool. They are there hiding their hands now. Oh, you're too stupid. You should have known better. He showed you the signs. You shouldn't have done that. You should have been with him. You're stupid. And these are the same persons, So I was just scrolling through just now and I saw the Star Catch the song and that came to mind like, whoa, you're so silent now. But you were just pushing the toxicity and the negativity that Cardi B was doing. You know what I mean? And Cardi B, she wasn't thinking straight. I think she made a decision out of anger. Sometimes you want her get back so bad, you want to punish someone who did you wrong so bad that you don't take the time to sit back, think, and plan your comeback. You just turn around and you seek revenge instantly without plotting. How are you gonna get your get back? And by doing that, sometimes you make the bad decision like what she did. So that is where important friends come along, where they can say, hey, I know you're angry, but this is not the way to go. This is not what you should do. But a lot of females, they're not like that. You know what I mean? They push a negative situation even more negative. I remember one of my friend, he was in a fight with a female. The female was abusing him. I told him, yo, he said to me rather that, hey, I'm going to do this to her, I'm going to do that to her. And I was like, bro, you can't do this because if you do that, you're going to go to jail, you're going to get charged, and you're going to catch a case over this. So I don't think you should do it. And he ended up, doing the right thing and he didn't trick himself out of his position. If a lot of females did that with their friends, you know what I mean? A lot of friendships would have been saved, a lot of relationships would have been saved, a lot of lives would have been saved. But females always tend to just go the full negative route. I'm not saying all, but I'm just going to say most. Even though I don't have the stats for these things, I'm still going to say most because I feel like it's most, you know what I mean? So, yeah, in situations like those, you can tell your friends, you can be honest with your friends instead of pushing your friends down a negative path of self destruction. And then when your enemies know, all of a sudden you'll feel inclined to say that your friend was stupid to make the very decisions that you told that person to make. That is so disingenuous, man. That is so low down, man. Like, honestly, and I've seen this so many times. It's not just with Cardi B, it's with regular persons around you every day. It's within your own relationship. You and your woman are going through problems, and her friend is telling her, leave him, break up the marriage, take the house, take the kids, put them on child support, do this. They tell that female to do all the worst things. And then when the female meets their demise, they turn around and try to say the female is stupid and she shouldn't have done that and she had a good thing going on and she messed it up. Yep, yep.